Hello, I am Ayana Edwards-Sykes, and my topic is that child abuse and neglect is not shown enough awareness. The month of April is Child Abuse Prevention Month, where people recognize the importance of families and communities working together to prevent abuse and neglect. Still, people remain uneducated about the importance of the child's feelings when dealing with these kinds of abuse. Awareness about child abuse should be more widespread because there are people who have endured abuse as a child and continue that cycle as an adult. There are different types of abuse that lead to different psychological effects. Therefore, parents who are not capable of parenting should look into other options to give their child a good and healthy life. When a child mentions child abuse, many assume that the child has been physically abused, blind to the fact that there's more than one type of abuse. There's verbal abuse that occurs when someone uses words or behaviors to intimidate and maintain control over another person. The Encyclopedia of Psychology says an APA study of children who had been abused found that children who had been verbally abused experienced mental health issues like anxiety, depression, PTSD, and suicidal tendencies at a greater rate than those who were physically or sexually abused. Domestic abuse is when a person is aggressively controlling, bullying, and being violent to another person. Neglect can be many different things, all revolving around a parent not providing their child with their basic needs. Author Debbie Miller says, "The very persons charged with the care and nurturing of a child, and to whom the child turns for love and safety, can cause the child pain and injury." When a child is abused, they are left with deep emotional scars. Whether those scars come from physical abuse or not, there are still psychological effects. An article about the causes and effects of child abuse state, a child who is physically abused suffers first from the bodily injuries. However, mental and emotional scarring may remain. Bodily injuries are examples of short-term consequences of abuse, while long-term consequences are depression, suicidal tendencies, aggression, trust issues, substance abuse, and many other things. Parents who aren't capable of the proper parenting should look into adoption. Some people think that adoption disrupts children's lives, but it is the best way to ensure that the child is given the love and nourishment they need. A lot of people are ignorant to the fact that a child is being abused and judge them by the way they act or how they view different things. Children that are subjected to any kind of abuse are forced to mature earlier than other kids. This makes some children grow a lot of different emotions, trapping them in a dark place that could be hard to get out of. Elizabeth Bartholet says, "Studies of children who have suffered enormous emotional damage as a result of abuse and neglect show that adoption can help children heal and recover so that they can lead essentially normal lives." Child Abuse Prevention Month focuses on the wrong things. Although it is good to recognize families who help prevent abuse and neglect, people should be focusing more on recognizing the child who dealt with these traumatic experiences. Children are not only being abused, they are being left with emotional damages that may or may not be able to be cured. People should be more aware of the intensity of child abuse and neglect. If a person sees or hears that a child is being abused or neglected, they should report it and show them kindness. They're dealing with an abundance of things emotionally already. Thank you.